Cece and Romeo, Monday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 KDAY.
It's 935 KDAY, Cece and Romeo Morning Show. I'm excited, Rome. We got this amazing guest I would love to say in studio with us, but on Zoom with us. But you already know I'm a huge fan.
Oh, we both are. And every time she come by the station, she always bringing us goodies. But right now, we get we get an insight on her career right now. What is going on? How are you doing, Tonya? You good?
I am great. Even though COVID, hit us and it shut down the show Little Women LA, but it didn't stop me from working, so.
See.
Well, you're still hustling. So the pandemic has not slowed you down, because some people feel like the pandemic kind of slowed them down. They were able to relax a little bit more. And then some people say, believe it or not, we actually had more work.
Well, I'm not going to say more work, but it, the slowdown kind of helped me too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just revamp myself and figure out what I wanted to do, what my next move was going to be.
That's what we've been getting from a lot of people we talk to. It's just, during this pandemic, during that year, they had a chance to really catch up with themselves. Because sometimes you're just so much on the go. You work. You had time to spend some family time, some alone time. And that's healthy, right?
Exactly. I was able to redecorate my room and get it all blinged out.
Because that's where the magic happens. No.
Well, look, you did mention that you weren't able to continue filming Little Women of LA, right?
Right.
But there is another season coming. Can we guarantee our listeners that?
The jury's still out on that.
Okay, all right. We wait for the verdict.
Well, listen.
The jury's still out on that.
All right.
Listen, we want Little Women LA to come back. I am so for it. And I want to see where you guys are at now in your lives, and to be honest.
A lot has happened.
Yeah. And I remember, when when she came out with her activewear, there was a few girls that was low-key kind of hating. And, right? And so, I know that your activewear, is really popular right now. So thank you. And I want to applaud you for not even listening to those women and to just go with your gut, Tonya. You went with your gut, and you're very successful.
I mean, to me, personally, this is how I am. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Right.
And, if I ask you for your opinion or your criticism or critique, then that's one thing. But when you just give me your opinion and voluntarily tell me, then that's another. So, that's what I have a problem with. So,
okay.
I don't ask them for anything.
Well,
she knows exactly what she's going for,
That's what's up. Now, before we get into what's going on and what people should be binge watching tonight, is there anything you learned about yourself during the pandemic?
Yes.
What's that?
Doing the role in Aretha, Genius Aretha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was different. It was, my roots is acting first and foremost. I've been in the entertainment business for over 30-something years.
Okay.
But this was one of my first roles outside of doing reality. Because reality, all I have to do is be myself. But this time you have to, learn the role, learn the script, the roles. You got to get in the character. You got to have marks and, and different wardrobe and everything. So all that it was fun. I missed that. I really missed that. Okay. Rather than just getting paid to be a biatch.
This is just
a biatch.
Ain't no wrong getting a check. We're getting a check for that. I'm not mad at that.
I love anything that, because before, Romeo, I don't know if you guys knew, I did stunts, I did costumes, I did impersonations, I did Oompa Loompas, I did leprechauns. Whatever made a check, that's what I did.
Right.
And I'm not gonna knock all that hustle, because I might have to cross that road again. But the plan is to I have my own production company, and to just get more roles, being a person rather than a character.
That's true.
So because I learned a lot about this particular person role who I played, Sammie Bryant. She was a gospel singer in the 50s, and so
Were you now?
this role,
Can I ask you, because you're coming out with Aretha Franklin docuseries Genius Aretha, when they contacted you for that part, I just want to know that moment that you felt.
So what happened was I had to do I had to do a video audition tape.
Mm-hmm.
And when they sent me the script, the sides, and I was, reading them, and they was like, okay, you have to sing and this and that. And I was like, girl, I don't know how to sing, but and so I Googled her. Her name is Sammie Bryant. I said, well, let me Google this person because I've never even heard of her, and I had no clue. And so they didn't really have too much on her. They had a picture of her, and then a lot of her recordings, her songs, because she had a real deep, strong voice, like Mahalia Jackson type of voice.
Okay.
And so what I did the audition tape, but I also sent a picture. So I had like sort of kind of like the same clothing that Sammie Bryant had, and I did the same pose. And so then I sent them the picture by picture, like Sammie Bryant versus me.
Yeah.
And that was like the icing on the cake.
Nice.
And so when they called me, my publicist had submitted me for it. And when they had called me when they called me and told me they wanted to do it was, I think, a meeting or something. And after that, once they told me I had it, I was excited. Oh, and they flew me to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in Atlanta for 3 weeks.
Oh my God! You know what? If I'm part of Aretha Franklin docuseries, I'm calling my whole family.
I'm letting them all know. Everybody gonna know
Mom,
about
guess
that.
what, Mom?
Okay, Tonya. So you sent this audition tape, and did you do any singing on it?
Well, so I did 2 versions. I did a singing, and I did a lip sync.
Okay, well so you can't give us a lip sync.
Right, when you sing, when you see the binge, when you binge watch on it tonight with Hulu,
mm-hmm.
you let me know what you think.
I don't think she's gonna give you a little taste.
So
I think you was trying to get a taste.
I was trying to get a little taste right now.
Rome was trying to get a little taste right now.
She's like, I see where you going, Romeo. I'm shutting it down. Okay, respect.
Should I get paid to do this? Okay.
I needed the auto tune and all that.
So when you filmed the docuseries, was it before the pandemic or during the pandemic?
It was right before the pandemic, because when I flew to Atlanta, I actually flew out there the day that Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashed. It's when I was going up, he was coming down. I was out there for 3 weeks. I came back home middle of February.
Yeah.
Shh. My little doggy.
It's okay. We have doggies. We're good.
But yeah, so I was out there, and then when I came back, that's when we started season 9 of Little Women LA. And, come here, Mama.
Yeah, you gotta put her in the shot.
You gotta put her in the shot.
We gotta see what she's looking like. This is what happens when you zooming right here.
Oh my God! That looks like my Coco.
Yeah, it does.
That looks like my dog.
Angel.
Oh,
yeah, she's a little Yorkie.
I'm about to snatch her for her collar though. The collar got some bling on it.
She got the bling bling.
Oh, you fancy, huh? She is so cute.
Adorable.
Maybe you should sit there.
That is so. You go to Atlanta, you film it, and when you get back, you were starting Little Women in LA. Then that's when everything shut down.
Exactly. I came back like the middle of February, and we started back filming Little Women at LA in March, the first week of March, and we did 1 week, and they was like, "Oh, we got to shut down for COVID."
Wow.
And
Wow. And it was
That
scary,
was it.
Tonya. It was so scary when all that happened because they shut LA down and we didn't know.
Yeah.
We had never experienced this before. So, we were just so nervous and it was just a confused time.
exactly, and then getting tested, and it was nowhere for us to go film because we don't film in the studio. We film at different
Yeah, everything
venues
shut
and
down.
every and even they tried to even look and find even some restaurants or everybody. They were like, nope, we don't shut down. So
Now,
Yeah.
going back to Little Women LA, because I love that show, out of all the girls, who's the most fun to film a scene with? That you're like, I'm going to film with her today. It's going to be popping.
Wait a minute. I thought this would be easy. Who'd you bring by the show before when we were on Wilshire? You brought someone with you.
Christy. She brought, no, not Christy. She brought, oh my God.
Forgot who you brought with
that
you.
was Tara. That
Tara,
was
Tara.
Yes,
She brought Tara.
Yeah, because So, but I mean, everybody. I mean, I don't know. 'Cause I get,
It's a toss
all of
up.
them.
Depends on what
Yeah.
day.
Hey, what I know, okay.
In the beginning, like
Yeah.
the first seasons, yes, it was Tara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tara every day, all day.
Right.
But me, the other girls and I, we all like kind of created a bond. So after a while, it was just, I was just happy to go to work, film with whoever. We was gonna make it happen. Make
There
it
you
work.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I get a kick out of Christy, though. I really do. I get a kick out of her.
Chrissy
She's a trip. I like her, though. She's a trip, but I like her.
She is, and so when her and I did Unfiltered, I think it was Little Talk Unfiltered or something, where we talk about the episode.
Yes, and you guys kind of recap it.
We right, and we feed off of each other really, really good. Christy and I, because she's so out of control.
Oh my God, Christy is. She is. I love it though. She's a little sassy.
I love it too. I like her energy.
Well, we're hoping that
know.
show comes back, man. We got Tonya Banks hanging out with the KDAY Morning Show. So you're an entrepreneur. You do many things. What's going on with the LaTanya with the red blend? What's going on with that?
Well, I was coming out with a Moscato,
Okay.
but due to COVID shutting everything down, it just put everything on hold. But that's my plan. The red blend would, that particular blend, it's almost sold out. If not
Wow,
already.
that's amazing.
Well, that's good.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but the sad part to that was because the guy who made that, it depends on the grapes. So the grapes he got from the harvest from 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
And, after the fires and everything, the grapes,
It's kind of hard now.
it's kind of hard to pick and choose. And so he only made like a couple of barrels, and I bought them all and kind of sold them.
She bought them all and she sold them all, and there it is.
And I wish he would have told me that, he wasn't going to be able to duplicate it, because if otherwise I would have put limited edition
Oh,
on my
yes,
bottle.
that's right.
That's true.
But I
That's true.
didn't find out until way later.
It's okay, Ty. You could always make another blend, and we'll be right here waiting
We
for
got
that
you.
glass of wine.
Okay.
Really quick,
okay.
though, I want to ask you because when I watch you on Little Women LA, and I know I keep referring back to that show, but it's just because I'm an avid watcher. I really love the dynamic between you and your daughter. How's she doing?
She's doing fine. She was just here. She just left to go to work.
Okay.
We're good. She just turned 29 in February.
Mm-hmm.
So she's literally like my best friend.
No, I love the fact that you guys are best friends, but then, like, if her daughter gets a little sassy, the mom pops in. Like, Tanya just looks at her like, oh, no.
But see,
It was so funny because the other day I went live with my friend Tasha Biltmore, and we started talking about the Kirk Franklin situation.
oh,
And,
yeah.
yes,
You know,
girl.
I'm about it. I was like, go Kirk Franklin, because one, he wasn't a kid. He's 33 years old. That's a grown man.
A grown ass man.
And
Yeah.
I don't care how old you get or how tall you get, that respect has to be there. And we were talking about, Tasha and I was talking about how we disciplined our kids. And I used to say, I used to tap that in.
Wow.
And so, because I had to make sure I had that respect.
Right.
And so I called my daughter in because she don't really like being on camera. But I call her in, and so then she comes and sit down, and with everybody like, oh, she cute. I said, yep. I said, my baby got 3 degrees, and da-da-da. And so then she all laughing. I said, but didn't I tap that ass when you was she was like, and then she just walked out.
Like, Mama, no, you didn't. But hold on, you can't be saying your daughter 29 when you looking 25.
Right.
You can't do that. You now we're all confused. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Forever young.
Yes,
Wow.
Tonya looks good. She is glowed up.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, man, I love it.
Well, let's talk about your book. Let's speak on your book. What's going on with it?
Yeah, you guys got to get it. It's called, it's not what you're called, it's what you answer to.
Oh,
Okay.
I love it.
And it's an autobiography about myself, about how I was raised, how my parents dealt with me being a little person, and the challenges I went through in my first time of everything, different stages of my life. First time doing this, first time doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of not good first time.
Okay.
A lot of great first times, I guess, in that book. We got to read it.
Situations that started off good first, but then ended up bad, or a situation that started off bad, ended up good. And
Yeah.
just the, trials, tribulations, and the cards I was dealt, and how I dealt with the cards.
Well, it seems like you have
Everyone
made the
will be able
most.
to relate.
Right. But I feel like you've made the most out of your situation. I mean, look at all the blessings that you have received in life. And the fact that, we get to watch you and fall in love with you. You know what I mean? We fell in love with you every single week. It was amazing. So I just love that you even popped in. Because I said, I don't know if I said it on camera, but every time I see her at an event, I feel like a damn stalker, a groupie. Because here I am like, Tonya, can we take a picture? I love you. And I always tell her how much I love her.
So-
I love you all too. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
And you're
Romeo,
approachable.
He let me introduce my group, the Heat Wave.
Yeah,
at the concert.
Or the ball, I'm like, let's go. Come on out here.
So they say?
Yeah, she came in outside wanting to do something. I'm like, come on, whatever you want to do.
Hey, did you see?
Huh? No, I didn't sing. I was hosting the
No.
show, but she wanted to come out.
Because Romeo can sing too.
Oh,
You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
No, don't play. Don't play. Don't
Give her a
play.
little something. Just give Tonya a little something.
Baby, you don't understand how much I love you, Tonya. Wish I was your man. All right, we're going to stop right there.
I would be putting my lighter up right now.
It's lit.
It's lit.
So sign me to your production company. Okay. I got you. I'm fan you too, boo. I'm a fan of too.
Hey, Tonya, do you need a singer on the roster of your production company?
Put me in the booth.
Okay. You first on the list, boo.
Hey, already,
He'll
man.
he'll do bar mitzvahs.
Whatever. I got an 8-year-old that's patting my pocket every day. I'm ready to work.
I know how that is. I know how that is.
So
Oh,
look,
man.
you have so many things you've accomplished, but obviously we know you're not done. What can we expect from you in the future?
Well, I'm working on, first, Tasha and I, we're going to do a podcast called The Ish Is Real with
Okay.
Tonya and Tasha. We also have we produced and created an animation show called Little Boss and Friends.
How cute!
A
I love it.
cartoon. And we're pitching that now. So we have a couple of spectators looking at it, so that's interested. So
Love that.
look out for that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be doing another a radio show podcast with and it's gonna be called Little Boss Talk.
Little boss
I
talk.
love it.
Love that too. You know, I've been checking out your background, so go ahead and show us that pillow that says the ish is real.
It's just real.
I saw
She
it.
already got product. You know what I'm saying? She's on point
How
with
is she
it.
ahead of the game?
She's ahead of the game.
Well, we were supposed to. Well, actually, we were supposed to do this before coronavirus.
Okay.
We were supposed to have our launch party. In fact, you and Cece was supposed to be.
We were supposed to host it.
We were supposed to, and we were so excited. You have no idea. Tanya had my outfit, girl.
Me too. I even took a shower. I took a shower and everything. I was ready.
And then coronavirus,
I remember
gatherings.
that.
No gatherings. They
No, I remember because I remember asking Rome like, "Hey, is it a go? What's what I mean? What's going on?" Because we didn't know what was. Everything just started to shut down, and then that's when he was like, "Yeah, no, it had to get canceled."
And we had we had our fingers crossed all the way until the week before when they was like, "It's not gonna happen." So we were like,
okay, so we just do it bigger and better.
That's it.
That's it.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly.
And we'll do it.
Exactly.
Well, we thank you for hanging out with us today. But one more time, what can they binge watch all night tonight?
All night tonight on Hulu.
Yes.
Get Hulu. I know it's like $5 for a month. So get Hulu, binge watch. You can see all 8 episodes. And I am playing Sammie Bryant, a gospel singer, who is Riri's friend, in episode 3.
Okay.
So I'm in episode 3.
That's dope.
Oh,
That's
that is
dope.
so dope.
Docu-series Genius, Aretha.
Binge watch.
Yeah,
tonight.
we appreciate you.
Yes.
I enjoyed working on the show. Courtney Vance was just wonderful, and the little girl who plays Riri, little Aretha, her name was Cheyenne Jordan. Beautiful. I mean, the crew, the cast, the director, Anthony Hemingway, and Anima Barnett.
Okay.
I think her name is.
Who plays
everybody?
Aretha?
It was just Aretha. Who plays Aretha is Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, okay.
I think from The Color Purple, I'm not sure.
No. She's from Harriet.
Oh, got it.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I think she was in the play Color Purple too. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I know she got the award for Harriet.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Harriet Tubman.
Okay.
What an
She
amazing
could sing,
journey.
and she could sing. Now she blew.
Okay.
She sung all her stuff was.
She can't sing better than Tanya, though. Let me just tell you.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yes, she can. I sing solo. You can't hear me.
Oh,
Me too, girl. I
damn.
sing solo too.
Well, once again, thank you so much for taking time out. We're all
Yes.
going to be watching it tonight
Thank you
on
for
Hulu.
having me.
Yes, it is our pleasure. We
Thank
talk to
you.
you. No, forget talking to you. We got to see you soon.
We got to see you soon.
Oh, definitely.
And don't forget, guys, when we do, the whole event for the podcast and what's going on, you can catch me and Romeo hosting.
Hey, the
That's
ish
right.
is real. All right.
It's real.
We love you, Tanya.
Take care.
Love you too.
All right, now.
Bye, Romeo and
Bye.
Cece.
Bye.